Agents, rates are dropping and they dropping fast. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on in the market right now, but our current administration just instructed the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to purchase up to $200 billion, that's with a B, $200 billion worth of mortgage-backed security bonds, which is driving down interest rates. And if you've seen overnight, just the talk of it have already brought interest rates down almost 0.25%. The last time the government stepped in and bought bonds was during the COVID area, and we all remember what happened to interest rates. We all remember what happened to the market. This is the time you need to be getting onto your megaphone and telling every buyer in your database that was waiting for rates to be in the 5%. They're there now. They're 5%. Conventionals high 5. Government loans, VA, FHA are right below 5.5%, maybe 5.4. And there's talk on the streets that we're going to see them drop another 1%. You need to advise your buyers that the longer they wait, the more money they're going to pay. Is it not true that right now your buyer can negotiate price off the list price? That your buyer can get your commission covered usually by the seller or most of it? That the buyer can get closing costs covered? That the buyer can get repairs to the home made? Well, when these rates continue to drop, we're going to see the inventory shrivel up. Right now, there seems to be a lot of inventory because there's not a lot of buyers in the market. These buyers are going to run back to the market. It's going to increase demand. It's going to lower the months of inventory. It's going to increase the price of the home. So not only will your buyer not be able to negotiate all of those things we just spoke about, they are now going to pay more for the house. Doesn't it make better sense to pay a lower price right now, take a slight, get all those things covered, closing costs, repairs, commissions, take a slightly higher mortgage payment, slightly higher interest rate, and in 6 months refinance? Now I've got the low price, I had my closing costs covered, I had repairs made, I had commission covered, now I've got the low rate, now I've got the lower payment. Oh, and we're expecting to see prices jump 10 to 20%. So now I've got the equity. Or does it make better sense for your buyer to wait, pay 10 to 20% more just to get a 1% lower interest rate? Do the math. I'm willing to bet you it's going to cost them more to wait. The payment's going to be higher. Don't be tricked by the interest rate. That's not the only calculation that makes a payment. Your buyers need to understand that. So they're going to wait. They're going to pay more for the home. Maybe they don't get commissions covered. They're definitely not getting price off the price of the home. They're going to pay over. If you were back in COVID, people were writing 50, 100, 200K over, waiving the appraisal, paying cash if it didn't appraise. We might see some of that again. They're definitely not getting repair work. That home is going to be sold as is. Just to save a percent, when we can go in, buy now, and refinance later, and it'd be a win-win-win. Your sellers, agents, your sellers, probably thinking, well, if prices go up 10 to 20%, then my house goes up 10 to 20%. Yeah, but 10% on your $700,000 house is 70. The replacement property you want for 900, 10% is 90. Your delta just increased 20,000. Do the math by 20%. You're going to pay more for the money. Buy now. Not only that, you're going to be contingent. Meaning we're going to have to go out into the marketplace when there's 10, 20, 30 offers on a property, and you're going to have to sell your contingency. Hey, I got a home to sell. There's going to be buyers that don't have a home to sell. They're going to beat you. How do you beat them? You pay more. If you're going to be a contingent seller, that means you're going to have to come in and you're going to have to pay even more over list price to land that home. You should be having this conversation with every buyer and every seller in your database that you spoke to over the last 2 to 3 years, and let them know what's going on in the market and advise them and let them know this is the time for you not to wait, because especially those buyers who are so close on their debt to income ratios, they're probably going to be priced out in the next few months. They're not going to be able to buy a home at all. Get out there today, get on your megaphones, post a video, post Facebook ad, or post, Instagram, go on your social media, email blast your database, let every buyer and seller know what I've told you, take it for your own, and let's help these people make good decisions. Let's help these people make good investments. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm Justin Bringas.